Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 bringing to you some very shocking and sad news from the world of music, where it has been announced that CYNIC bass player Sean Malone has sadly died at the age of 50 years old. And this news comes as a real shock because it wasn't that long ago that we lost another CYNIC member, and that was Sean Reinert, and now we've lost Sean Malone, so we basically have lost two main men of CYNIC and the classic rhythm section of the band. And in my opinion, Sean Malone will go down as one of the top bass players of all time and a true master of the instrument, and I would definitely put him up there with the Tony Levins of the world in terms of being a bass specialist. And I had the privilege of getting to see Sean Malone once when he was in the John Wesley band and they opened for Flying Colours, and Sean Malone was, as you'd expect, absolutely tremendous, and he played all the basses and he played the Chapman stick, and he was just an amazing player, and I'm so glad I got to see him at least once in a live capacity. And Sean Malone has had a good career. He's played with a number of people. He's played with OSI, Officer Strategic Influence, with Mike Portnoy, Kevin Moore and Jim Mathias and Stephen Wilson, and he also played with the John Wesley band, and he's also played as a member, of course, with CYNIC, and he's also played with a number of other great bands such as Roadrunner United, Spiral Architect, Spastic Inc., Clockwork, Freak Neil, After the Storm, you name it. He's played with lots of people. Randy Goodgame, Todd Grubbs, Southeastern Music, Robert Wengman, you name it. Sean Malone has got a long career and he's played with just about everyone. And he released one solo album under his name called Court Lent, and he released two albums called Gordian Knot, which was basically a project with tons of heavy hitters from the prog rock genre, featuring musicians such as John Myung of Dream Theater, King Crimson members Trey Gunn and Bill Bruford, Jim Mathias of Fate's Warning, Steve Hackett of Genesis, a who's who of prog. And it is such a real shame that Sean Malone is no longer here with us. But all I want to say is thank you, Sean Malone, for all of the great music that you have given us with CYNIC, Gordian Knot and your session work. And in my opinion, you will go down as one of the all-time great bass players, and I will be listening to all of the Gordian Knot and CYNIC albums in your memory, and may you rest in peace. Thank you, Sean Malone.